All right, everybody. Hello, welcome. I've brought you here for a very, very important purpose. I have a very important question to ask you. And that question is right here. What games do you want to see me play? Okay, I'm trying to figure out what do I want to do? What games do I want to do a series? Do I want to keep just casually doing whatever? So we're going to do this little presentation and I want to just make sure that everyone ensure that all corsets, all wigs, toupees, piercings, rings, sew-ins, acrylic or press-on nails, tooth gems, contacts, glasses, bifocals, monocles, vapes, cigars, e-cigarettes, e-stims, cigarettes, beer cans, bottles, glass, Stanley cups, drinking apparatuses, loose blankets, bed frames, unfolded laundry, extensions, drawing tablets, notebooks, crochet, other creative projects, any external device accessory are secured. Okay, make sure they are secured. Make sure your bed frames are bolted to the floor. Make sure everything is safe so that it will not be eviscerated, defenestrated, or destroyed in the moments to come. Okay, are you prepared? Be prepared. So, we're going to start out with what I am interested in playing, okay, but I am open to recommendations. And in fact, I encourage it, okay? I encourage it. Now, just want to, so I made this at 3 a.m., so I just want to kind of go through what I was thinking. So at first I did this because I was like, okay, I'm begging, but then the word beg made me think of Big E Cheese, which then made me think of Jank Botigo. So that's sort of the thought process there. Now, I need you all to take a deep breath because this first one's going to be a little rough. This first one's going to be a little coming a little hot. So just go ahead, come on, breathe with me. In and then out. Okay, here we go. Undertale slash Deltarune. Do not panic. Do not panic. Do not panic. I have not played either personally, but I do know the basic story of the first game. I know about Chara. I know the Fallen in the Pit. I know like the divorced parent thing and the children's souls or whatever. I don't know all that. I do not own either on Steam, but listen, if a bunch of people want to see me play Undertale, I will, pay the $3 that it costs right now because it actually is pretty cheap. Because I just think it's one of those games, I guess, that you're supposed to play. Everybody's supposed to play it. So if people are interested in seeing that, I guess I'll go for it. If not, let it be. Now, the Batman Arkham series. Okay, I'm talking about Batman Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight. Now, Knight, we maybe could skip that one, but I do technically own all three, so whatever. I have played through this series many times. Okay, it's one of my favorites. It's such a good story, so fun. I don't know if it's necessarily interesting. I don't know if those games really pop like they used to. Probably not, but if people are interested, I'm just giving y'all options. I'm giving y'all the palette so that at least y'all can say, or at least I can say that I gave it a chance, right? I gave y'all some options. If nobody comes with any recommendations or anything, then I'm just going to keep doing what I want to do. I'm just giving y'all the chance to speak your mind. Okay. And could I just do a community post? Probably. But, you know, it's a little too late now. I already stayed up till 3 a.m. working on this little thing. So it's way too late for that. Far Cry 5. Now, this game it was one of the first the first probably open world game I ever played. And the story is not it's not grandmaster. It's good. There's definitely some points just, where it falls a little flat. But I love Faith Seed's story. I love her part of the map. Um some of my characters that I like, even though she doesn't really get a lot of screen time, I still love her. Anyways, if people are interested in seeing that, I would be more than happy to do a full playthrough of this. And I don't know how I would do these playthroughs. I don't know if I would do it in kind of like VOD style videos where it's just like I play for like an hour and then I just kind of edit it maybe a little, maybe not too much, and then just kind of throw it out there. Or if I would rather do it in like sequential parts or even like highlights. That's another thing. Comment about that too, because I need to know what do y'all care for? Because I know a lot of y'all um, the attention span is not there. So, you know, you don't want to see a long form video. Anyways, point is, RimWorld, okay? I have 142 mods in this game, okay? My SSD is looking a little bit like this. Okay, my hard drive is looking a little bit like burnt toast. We've sort of cooked all that we can. The game lags pretty bad. I have several, a lot of these are just performance mods, literally just to make the game work because I've added way too much content. I have a mental issue, and it's that I need my games to be every singular thing that I like. Okay, I need it to be magic, medieval, elves, princesses, queens, dragons, zombies, all of that. Werewolves, everything. All of it all at once. And I have all the DLC except Royalty and Odyssey. And I know I need Odyssey. I know. Don't even start. Okay, if anybody wants to give me the $30, like, because I'm not interested in paying that. And it's worth it. It's worth the price. I know it's small company, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But it's just like, girl, at this point in the economy, $30 is a lot. Anyways, Sims 3. Would people be interested in seeing I was thinking about doing like a Black Widow challenge, soft Black Widow challenge, but like I've never played with aging on, so I'm kind of scared to do that because it's a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I also want to push it. I want to do new things, interesting things, exciting things. These are just some of my characters that I've made. All of these are mine. So if you kind of just want a gauge of like my amazing creative skills, there you go. Um yeah, I kind of just do anything in The Sims. I kind of just create pretty characters and don't worry about this. Don't worry about this. I was trying to do some werewolf mods. I was trying to make my supernatural, the werewolves a little better. The werewolves are not bad in Sims 3. They're not. They're really not. But the visual werewolves is not great. I was trying to fix it and yeah, it didn't work out. It did not work out. But yeah, I think this is kind of a similar vibe to RimWorld. If y'all are interested in seeing like a legacy challenge, anything, I would definitely be interested in doing that. I just don't know if there's. I think I'm probably just going to do it eventually, anyways. But I'm just kind of trying to decide what do I prioritize, what do I not. Dwarf Fortress. Now this is the weird one. This is the kind of okay. Well, I was feeling my office siren at 3 a.m. I guess feeling my oats a little bit last night. Probably should have checked this before I did, but whatever. Um, this is the wild card because like I got this game for like $29.99, played it for about 3 hours, still no clue what's going on. I don't know. Um, if anyone in this community, 9 people by the way, really weird when you think about it. That's so strange, but still, if any of y'all just so happen to know, because I've looked at my analytics, most 80% of y'all are men 25 to 34. And I'm not trying to say anything. I'm just saying, you know, Dwarf Fortress, a lot of the people that play it maybe are in that age range. Just saying. Which, hey, I'm not, I'm about to be 21, so I'm borderline in that age range as well. But anyways, I don't I don't think people are really gonna care for this. But hey, if people want to see me try to learn this game, because I mean, I don't think people like watching someone play a game they have no idea what they're doing, right? I feel like it's gonna be like watching someone play Minecraft and they're using a shovel to break a tree. Like I don't know. Is there any like tutorials maybe that I should watch? But if anybody even cares. Also, like the graphics are very not, interesting to look at, like in terms of like The Sims, for example. There's a lot visually going on, and then here there's just not. Now, any Elder Scrolls game, any singular one. Now, I bet you're thinking this isn't an Elder Scrolls game, and we're about to get to that. Hold on to that. Hold on to that. Hold on to that. Okay, and this includes ESO. The only one that I probably wouldn't play is Skyrim because I've basically done everything, but I would still be open to that. ESO. I have played ESO. I don't play with any other people because I accidentally bought the Xbox version on my PC. Well, I didn't accidentally bought it. I got it for free. So it wasn't an accident. I got it for free. And I was like, I got the PC version for free, and then I realized, oh nope, this was on the Xbox app, so it's actually the Xbox servers version. So can't play with anyone else that I even know. Not that I know that many people that play this game. I know like maybe three, and all of them are acquaintances. So, anyways, this is these. See, I kind of make the same character every single time. I have kind of like an archetype character that I make, kind of like a Dunmer or Zero worshiping character. Anyways, CK3. Now, see, this is where this comes in. Crusader Kings 3, and if you don't know what that is, you basically create a ruler and you um have an empire, and it's the Elder Kings mod, which is Skyrim. So you're elves that live for like 500 years, and you do like a long 500-year legacy where you do your whole family. And I have a bunch of mods that like break it and turn off all of the things so that like so basically in if you don't know in Skyrim there's like Khajiits and all kinds of other there's also like a fox race of people, and you're not supposed to be able to like a Khajiit and a Nord or like a human are not supposed to be able to have a kid and have a half Khajiit half Nord, but I have a mod that turns that off, and I have found ways around that. So you can go generation, and you have these freakish looking people, which she's not really. She's just an high elf, but she looks a little, you know. Anyways, point is, I have no DLC by the way on CK3 because I'm not. All the DLC is so expensive. It's all like $20, $30, and there's like 20 DLC that you need before the game even becomes like decent. It's so annoying. It's literally The Sims 4, and I'm just not engaging in that sort of thing. The Infamous series. I randomly thought of this before I went to bed, and I was like, boom, people might want to see that. Okay. And, you know, I will, totally will, 100% buy a PS3/PS4, and I will legally play these games if there's interest. I'll get a capture card. I'll get all of that. I'll figure it out. Trust and believe. I've always wanted to play the first Infamous because I've played Second Son, but I've never played these two. I've never played Infamous or Infamous 2. So I don't know. Do people care about that? Are people interested? I would love to play those games if people are interested in seeing that. I think that might be it. Oh, well, obvious other options, you know, the basic games that I've played at this point, Marvel Rivals, Deadlock, League. Do people want to keep seeing me play League? I don't know. Do people care about MOBAs? I don't know. Smite, I could play that. Maybe. Are people interested? Fortnite, do people care? Basically, any game with a support class slash like just the basic popular games that everyone plays. And I think that's it. Yep, that's it. Did you survive? Are you still alive? Okay, grab your t shirt, get your hot chocolate on the way out. Comment your recommendations if you have them. Tell me which of these you want. Tell me anything else that you feel compelled to say. Thank you and good night. I think that's everything.